Good morning, my dear students. This is Neeraj Kumar, your English teacher. Today, I will teach you a new chapter that is chapter number 8 from class ninth. A house is not a home. So, I believe that you will be listening to me very carefully and will be collecting all the valuable points from paragraph. So, here I continue. The name of the chapter is A House is Not a Home. Now, let us know that what the actually chapter is all about. This story reflects the challenges of being a teenager and the problems of growing up. How does the author overcome his problem? Actually, this the story is related to a boy who is actually a teenager and he faces a lot of problems when his house got burnt and he lost his all belongings uh, in that burning and he had to face a lot of problems, and this is something we will be knowing with the help of this chapter. Means we'll be knowing that how does he overcome that grief. My first year of high school felt awkward. After leaving junior high at the head of my class with all the seniority the upper grade levels could afford me. Here, the author wants to say that after the completion of class 8th, he entered in class ninth, and it was the first year of high school. And he got the admission into a new school. It was his new school, and he had to leave his previous school because of some reason. Now, as soon as he reaches into his new school, and he feels awkward over there as he finds all the things different, all the things are strange there, and he doesn't feel like talking to there with the students, even with the teachers as well. It felt strange starting over as a freshman. Here, the author says that at the very starting of the days, I really felt very awkward, very dull there. The school was twice as big as my old school. Uh, he means to say that the school where he entered, it was twice as big as his old school. And to make matters worse, my closest friends were sent to a different high school. I felt very isolated. Here, the author says that the worst thing was for him because his lot of friends also had to leave somewhere. I mean, they got the admission into other schools, in different schools, and he got separated from them. And this was how he felt very isolated. Means he got separated, he felt separated. Now let's continue. I missed my old teachers so much that I would go back and visit them. They would encourage me to get involved in school activities so that I could meet new people. Author says that he used to miss his old teachers so much. And whenever he had time, he simply used to go to them for talking them, for talking to them, and they would encourage him, and they always boosted him up just to get involved with the activities that were held on time in the school. And even they suggested author uh, just to have talk with the teachers and with the students as well. They told me that in time I would adjust and probably end up loving my new school more than I had my old one. Even they boasted me up that means with the time, with the passage of time, means as soon as and the more I get involved with the activities which actually held in my new school, means the more affection I would be having with new teachers and with new students, with new classmates. Now let's continue. They made me promise that when that happened, I would still come by and visit them from time to time. Means, while leaving, they assured me that whenever uh, I felt isolated, means I could go to them anytime and talk to them time to time. I understand the psychology in what they were saying, but I took some comfort in it nonetheless. Finally, I came to know that why the people suggested me, why the people boosted me up just to lead my life into new school. I came to know that why I was boosted up just to get involved into the new activities and talking to my new classmates, so that I may lead my life with new things peacefully. Let's continue. One Sunday afternoon, not long after I had started high school, I was sitting at home at our dining room table doing homework. It was Sunday and the time was afternoon, and it was not a long time since I started going to my high school classes, and I was sitting at my home at dining room and just completing my homework. It was a cold and windy fall day, and we had a fire going in our fireplace. As usual, my red tabby cat was lying on the top of all my papers, purring loudly and occasionally sweating at my pan for entertainment's sake. Means it was a very cold day, and we had a fireplace, and we simply were sitting in front of that just to make warm ourselves. And author said that he had his rat tabby cat who was actually lying on the top of all his papers. Actually, she was in the habit of leaping and jumping on the scattered papers that was lying on the table. And the cat used to disturb the author while working, and it was all concerned with the enjoyment. Let's continue. She was never far from me. I had rescued her when she was a kitten, and somehow she knew that I was the one responsible for giving her the good life. Author says that she was never far from him, and he had rescued her when she was a kitten, and somehow she also knew that it was the author only who rescued her life and had given a good life to her. My mother kept stoking the fire to keep the house nice and warm. Suddenly, I smelled something strange, and then I noticed it, a smoke pouring in through the seams of the ceiling. Now, I tell you that what happened in this paragraph. Author's mother was sitting in front of the fireplace and keep pouring the wood into the fireplace just to make the house warm and nice. And suddenly, the author smelled something strange. And after some time, when he noticed that, you know, a smoke was engulfing throughout the room. Now, let us move ahead. The smoke began to fill the room so quickly that we could barely see. Groping our way, now I tell you that what happened in this paragraph. After a while, the author saw that smoke began to fill the room so quickly, and they were not able to see the things clearly as the smoke was gushing out and reaching the ceiling. It was all filled. It was all filled with the smoke. Now let us continue. Groping our way to front door, we all ran out into the front yard. By the time we made our way outside, the whole roof was engulfed in flames and it was spreading quickly. Means after struggling hard, and we tried very hard just to make our ways, just to come out from the room, and after some time we succeeded in making our ways just to come out from that room as you know the smoke was completely engulfed throughout the room. I hope you understand, my dear students. So that's enough for the day. The rest part of this chapter will be taken next time. Thank you very much.